check out the view, guys, down here at Burleigh. I've got a little friend in the corner there. Where is he? I can't see it from there, but there's a bush turkey making his nest for the night. So I'm back to make a video. Today's video, there you go, hat, make America great again, cap, is basically about wasting your life being offended. And this came from a quick post that I put up the other day. I was just down this end, Sunday afternoon, some snacks, you know, a couple of light beers, and I put a little hat in the photo, being this hat. And I mean, I'm not even that active on Instagram anymore. I'm not even that relevant on any of those mediums anymore, if I ever was. But people still find a reason to comment and be offended by certain things like make America great again, MAGA. And it is kind of like for the triggers, but at the same time, there's a bit more to it when you sort of start digging deeper into the red pill side of things regarding conservatism and liberalism and all of the political nonsense, which you've probably seen on my channel, and many people on YouTube and Instagram do it much better than I do. But you know, if you give it the time of day to have an open mind and listen to both sides of the argument, which both have great points, by the way, I'm not one side or the other, you see that there is plenty to go for the Make America Great Again, basically the Republican conservatism at this point. Now it always changes, and I've always talked about that, but essentially I digress. I don't even know if that made sense, but I digress from this point. The point is, you're wasting your life being offended. Why do we be offended? I don't know, some things that I've come up with, and this isn't an exhaustive list, but essentially I don't really have, if I am offended, there might be something deeper rooting to it, and then I have to look at why I'm offended, ask myself a few questions, all that sort of stuff. But I think on the most part, for the majority of people, is they don't have anything else better to do with their time. I have plenty of things to do with my time, or even if I don't, I still find things better to do than to be offended. I just ask the question, do I have things that are more important to me than being offended? 100% yes. And if MAGA, you know, this cap, whatnot, starts to offend you, like, look at why it's offending you a bit more. Maybe actually look into the political side that is the conservatives or libertarians, that sort of thing. So, a little dog flying around me here. So yeah, look at that with an open mind and just see maybe why it does offend. You know, it's not talking about the guys that are bogans or that are rednecks. Like, that's not what the whole movement is about. Just the same as the crap that I rave on about, you know, liberal tears and all the liberal bullshit that we see now. I know and I understand that that isn't the whole side of it. You know, like, the liberals aren't just screaming, raging feminist, lesbian, vegans that, you know, support socialism and Bernie and just so far left. I understand that that isn't the extent of the liberal movement. You know, there's a lot of good stuff that is necessary in society from that side of things. So really it's about having an open mind and looking at both sides. And again, to the point is, should you be offended by these sorts of things? Obviously the point of my video is that you shouldn't be offended by these sorts of things. There are plenty of better things to do with your time than be offended. One is educate yourself. That's what I do. That's why I'm talking about it on the video. I think it's just a good point to bring up, and I guess really is like, you know, I'm putting it out there to hopefully connect with other people who think similarly, or you know, have the same sort of values and morals that they are willing to share and to you know, to discuss and to learn from each other. That was pretty much the roots of the video, and really I feel like is the roots of my channel, is where I first started. You know, it was the connection for a wider community and people who are interested in bettering themselves and living the best life that they can, as cliche as it sounds. So with that said, I think I'll wrap the video up. I'll wrap the video up there. So let me know what you think down below. Do you think it is worth your time to be offended? And I guess I'm talking from common sense points of views, not snowflakey stuff where, you know, you need to be offended by someone misrepresenting, I don't know, using the wrong pronouns or some bullshit like that. Anyway, do you think there are better things to do with your time than be offended? Or if not, let me know. Why do you feel like it's important that you be offended? Comments down below. I'll see you at the next video. Until then, take care, peace out, and enjoy the view of the Gold Coast here. I'll get up, I'll show you a little bit more. This is my new GoPro actually, GoPro 7 Hero with all of the time-lapse epicness which Bethany likes to get a nice hold of. Look at that out there, man, amazing. So yeah, Bali on Sunday, got some good videos coming up. At least Bethany loves to take videos with this thing, and I will see you guys in the next one.